Hi, hello, this is Jules the Human here, and welcome to the first ever Team Pure podcast, brought to you by Team Pure and the Team Pure merch store. I'm your host, Jules the Human, and every other week joining me will be different co-hosts from Team Pure to get their takes on gaming, entertainment, and gaming news. Wherever you are listening to my voice, make sure to subscribe, like, and do all that fun stuff. Now, let's introduce who I'll be chatting with today. First, we got him to stop grinding Fortnite for about an hour, so here's our Fortnite team captain, Pure Ben. Ben, how have you been this week? How many hours do you think you've put into Fortnite this week?
Can I use a calculator?
So not good at math, all right. Okay.
Wait. Like 50 hours?
Shut up, Ben, really?
Like
50 hours.
12 to the whole week, like Monday through Sunday.
All right. So this guy's been grinding. Ben's been grinding. He's been out there. He took time out of his busy schedule to come talk to us on the podcast. Next, we have someone from my own city and a fellow musician, Curious J.
What's going on?
Curious J, what game have you been playing lately this week?
This past week's just been a bunch of Destiny 2.
I heard.
Can't
Yeah, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. You and a few other members have been grinding that pretty hard. And next we have, he made the intro and the outro tune. You heard that a little bit earlier, and you're going to hear it at the end of the podcast. Schwadi, our Destiny aficionado, how are you doing?
Yeah, doing good.
You're the guy for Destiny. I need all the info.
Oh man, there's so much happening in Destiny right now.
Really?
The grind is
Okay.
real. So, but yeah, just been on that the whole
I'm
time.
excited to figure that out and try and understand. Someone else that's been on the Destiny grind and is one of our newest members, Smokey the Bear. Welcome to the show. And how has Team Pure been working out for you? Are we pretty cool? Are we cool enough?
Yeah, guys, I'm loving it. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. It's been really cool. Okay. This guy's pretty cool. Really good at a lot of games like Rainbow Six, COD, and I think we finally found a name for the podcast. Right now it's called Team Pure Podcast, but it's iChente. Welcome to the show. And you messaged me earlier that we might have a name, an official name. What is it?
Hi, hello. My name is iChente, and the team podcast name is the PureCast.
The PureCast. It was so easy that I didn't even think about that. How do you feel? How do y'all feel about that?
I like it.
Yeah.
Say I.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I was like, I was like PureCast. I was like, wow, why didn't I think of that? That was like super simple. So yeah, welcome everybody to the show, and I appreciate you being here. We're gonna start off with like an icebreaker just to get to know each other a little bit better. And this has been a thing that's been a hot topic in our Discord. If you want to join the Discord and talk to everybody here and the Pure Fam, there's going to be a link in the description of this podcast to go join. But we've been talking about who is the best Spider-Man. Now, the people that are in the running are Tobey Maguire. He was the first, quote unquote, first Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield, and then Tom Holland. And we already said that the Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man is the best, but out of the live action, how do y'all feel about who's the best? Who's the better Spider-Man right now in your eyes?
Tobey Maguire.
Who wants to go? Tobey Maguire. I mean, he's cool. I don't know, man. He's kind of, some of the movies are a little cringy sometimes.
Okay, it's just the third one.
Completely behind him. Yeah, that one completely killed it for me.
Yeah.
So the third movie ruined it all. Everything that he built.
Yep.
Yeah.
Completely like.
I hate all of you.
Just
Podcast is over.
Floor.
I also just think that Eric Foreman had no business being Venom.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was a bad choice for Venom. So then, who is it? Tom Holland? Are y'all Tom Holland fans?
I'd probably say Tom Holland right now, but I don't know. That may be just because the movies are great, because it's like a little more modern and current. So who knows? Maybe it's not fair.
I think the Avengers had a lot to play in that decision for me. Like,
see if they put
such a good job in the Avengers films.
If they put Tobey Maguire in the Avengers,
I'd probably freak out.
Yeah, I'd freak out. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I would say I think Chent is the only one here who talked about liking Andrew Garfield.
Oh wait, again, the reason I like that, Yes, Andrew Garfield sucked. I'm gonna be honest, but I love those movies so much because of Gwen being the love interest.
Mhm.
Just, I
I
don't
can
know.
agree with that.
Story wise, Tom Holland is better. Emotionally, to me, with being a different love interest, being Gwen, I like that one more. And then, of course, Tobey Maguire will always be my favorite because I grew up with that. That was my first ever superhero movie I saw as a kid. I remember going to the swap meet. That's when they still sold. Before it was the burn DVDs, it was burn VHS, and I begged my dad like buy it, and I rewatched the crap out of that so many
On
times.
VHS?
Yes,
Yeah.
the VHS.
Whoa, that's love.
The throwback.
Ben, as you are the youngest one here, do you identify most to Tom Holland? Like, do you care? Do you care for him the
I've
most?
watched the Tobey Maguire ones first, like the DVD version.
Uh-huh.
Like Tom Holland.
Not the VHS. No. Not a true fan.
I don't know, Tom Holland. He's just like made for that role. Like he's like so perfect.
True. So if you want to give us your thoughts on this, because it's got pretty heated in a lot of the Discord this week, go ahead and join, talk to us, talk to the Pure Fam. We're very close to 100 people. And yeah, we would love to have you. Just go to the link in the description of this podcast. Now let's get into some gaming stuff. We have so much to talk about, so many things going on. First, I wanted to hit Apex Season 3 this past week. It hit hard with a new map, the charge rifle, a new legend crypto. And I think me and Smokey have been mostly into Apex. I know some of the other guys have played Apex before. And I'm not too sure if anyone else has dived into Season 3, but I know Smokey and me have talked about it. Bear, what is your thoughts on the new map and some of the changes that have came?
I don't know.
with
I've
it.
been seeing a lot of hate, right, for the new
Mhm.
map, and I think a lot of that's just like getting used to it and whatnot.
Sure.
I only played 2 days worth, so maybe like 3 to 4 hours at most,
Mhm.
and I think a lot of it's just still getting used to the rotations and the looting, and then we'll see it even out a little bit more later.
Yeah, because it is completely different, a completely different play style
Mhm.
where I feel it's like super open area, and you do feel like the first thing that I notice when you jump in, I feel really small. Like everything seems so huge, the mountains seem huge. It's just a new feel to it. We were discussing the charge rifle as well. You think it's a little OP? How can we help that?
Um,
How can we
I
make
think
this a little
part
bit
of it
better?
is that just the map kind of caters towards mid to long range fighting. I think they went away from a lot of the close range interaction that you have.
Mhm.
So that definitely plays a part in it, especially when you bring in this strong hit scan sniper rifle
Mhm.
into the play. As far
Something
as like
else,
fixing it,
yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe just increase the charge time a little bit.
Increase the charge time. Do you think the 4-bullet magazine is okay? I think it's okay. I think it's fine. It's just I don't know. I don't know how else we can fix this because it does seem like I picked it up after you said something and I was like, oh man, this feels wild. Like this is
It's
a
very
lot.
strong, and I'm not sure that taking the ammo count down any will really like help.
Mhm.
I think maybe increasing either the duration that it takes to land that actual damage at the end
Mhm.
would help a little bit, but at the end it's still hit scan, so all you really got to do is point and shoot.
Yeah,
And,
pretty
you're
much.
gonna land that damage.
One more thing I wanted to talk about was the new legend that they added, Crypto, which I've been having a ton of fun playing as. You get a whole a drone. You can use like a EMP. That's your ult, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I got 5 wins on season 3 already, killing a lot of people. It's pretty cool. So if you haven't already, go check it out. But these this month or this week pretty much in gaming has been super intense. Another thing that's going to be happening in gaming with the new season is Fortnite season 11. Ben or anybody else can chime in. How hyped are you or not hyped at all for season 11 of Fortnite? Is this off your radar? Are you waiting for it? What's going
People
on?
still play Fortnite?
Yeah, that's what I was curious.
I mean, if this season's not good, then it's probably over. If this new season is not good enough.
Yeah, because we've seen Fortnite kind of like teetering. It was at its peak. I think of it that Fortnite hit its peak at the Marshmello concert. Like I had a lot of fun at the Marshmello concert, and I think that was like sort of peak. We had the World Cup and everything after that, but uh, are you anticipating a map change? What do you think is going to be happening at this event that's happening when people are listening to today, and then the new season? What do you anticipate change wise?
Going backtrack to what you said about that
Sure.
marshmallow thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. That happened before I started raving again this year, and I'm not gonna act like that kind of gave me the last push to go raving.
Oh,
again.
it was insane. Did y'all see that? Like anybody else? It was crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah. Yeah, like I had never been a part of something like that. There, if you don't know, you dropped into Pleasant Park, you and like maybe 30 to 50 other people, and you just had a Marshmello concert. He was playing, he was there, you can move around, you could emote and all that stuff, and there was like interactive ways to do it, and it played his music, and it was super hype. And it was like a one-time thing, and then they did it again the next day or whatever. But that, I think for me, that was peak Fortnite, even though it wasn't like super gameplay. It was just like a really cool event, and kind of what Fortnite does well. Just really cool things, like really, eye-catching things like, oh, Marshmello's going to be in Fortnite? What? I got to log on for that. So today, when this drops, there's another event, and that's going to lead into season 11. Ben, are you going to keep grinding Fortnite even if this season sucks? Are you going to keep going?
Yeah, but I think I just might try R6.
Yeah, Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
You're playing
I
some
just might
COD
try
too,
it.
right?
Yeah. Actually, I might switch to COD too. Just anything. I'll just grind anything.
Ben is just grinding consistently.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I wanted to hold off on the podcast. I wanted to get Apex Season 3, talk about some Fortnite, and what pretty much has been, the talk of most of these guys here, Destiny Shadowkeep.
Yes.
Shwadi, what is Destiny 2 Shadowkeep? What is that?
Man,
what does that mean?
It's a whole new expansion. Basically, they brought the moon back from D1. They just added.
Where did
like,
it go?
It was like hiding for a little bit. I don't know.
All right, I
Like,
got
the moon
scared.
has its moments. Yeah, just they brought it back. It has some new places, and they like revamped it to make it like even better, and with some new enemies, things like that. New gear to grind for, a whole new light level. It's just there's a lot to do right now in Destiny, and with it brought new light, which is free to play for everybody. So it's like it's the perfect time to play Destiny right now, in my opinion. Like
that
I think it's
started,
and everybody is like kind of
that started October 1st, right?
Yeah,
and it's free to play, just pretty much whatever. Like you could just download it, I guess, or what?
Yeah, it's free to play for everybody, like on all consoles, like PC, Xbox One, PS4, and I think even Google Stadia or whatever, the new thing.
Yeah.
That one, but it's basically just like all of Destiny content. Like at least you can like fly to all the locations and things like that. It won't come with Forsaken content, and it won't come with Shadowkeep though. That's the only thing. You can get like a taste of it, but drops and things like that you won't be able to actually have.
So curious, Jay, Smokey the Bear, how has your experience been jumping back in or jumping in for the first time? I know Smokey's played a little bit. I don't know how much you've played, Curious, but how has your experience been with playing Destiny now and going into Shadowkeep?
I'll let you go first, Bear.
Sure. So I put a ton of time into D1. Like we're talking over 1,000 hours, and a lot of what the Shadowkeep DLC is about is kind of bringing some of that back. So like Shwadi said, the moon was a area that you could go to in D1, and they brought back all these nostalgic different areas that you can go to go farm your gear and whatnot. But it's been great. There's so much content now because I stopped playing D2 after the first DLC, and coming back now it just feels like a completely different game. They really embraced like the MMO aspect of Destiny.
Mm-hmm. Now, Curious, how many hours did you put into it, or is this you just coming in fresh?
So I never played the first Destiny. I will say that. I got Destiny 2 when it originally came out on PS4. Beat the whole story. I actually really liked the game, but I feel like I never experienced any of the actual end game content. Like I never did raids or PvP or anything like that. I don't know. I might have been just because I was playing it by myself, but I kind of just dropped off. And I've got to agree with Bear though. Like coming back into it now, it almost does feel like a whole new game. There's so much more to do, so much more content, and it's just been fun the entire time. It's been great.
So yeah, it's pretty cool that we have all 6 of us here right now, because there's like kind of a distinction between 3 and 3 of like the kinds of games we play. Like I noticed that Schwatty, Bear, and Curious kind of have this, putting in 1,000 hours into, looter. I guess, what are they called? Looter shooter, sort of.
Pretty good.
More of that
games.
grindy games, super grindy games, and then me, Chenta, and Ben are super more into, just regular go ahead and battle royale or deathmatch style games like Rainbow Six, Fortnite, COD, and Apex and all that stuff. So that it's really cool that we got together, like, just to have us 6 here. Like, we have the balance of the different kinds of
don't
games
get
that
me
are
wrong,
popular right now.
I'm getting Destiny 2 for PC.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
feel-
for sure.
I feel left out seeing Shotty, Jay, and Smokey play.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
like how he say, I'm getting, just watching Shotty's stream, I'm getting super D1 vibes, and the amount of days I had played on Destiny 1. Oh my god. I made a total of 6 characters and maxed them out.
Good
So
lord.
What was the max
Des-
at that time? Like 20, 25,
35.
35? Wow.
35 max light.
I stopped before all that.
And yeah, I D1 was everything to me. So
One of us.
yeah.
They're gonna get us all on there soon, and then hopefully Ben too. Ben, do you have any interest in Destiny, in these looting games? I want to see you on Apex. I don't know if you ever played Apex.
No, I played it before. Like,
Yeah.
grinded it.
Oh wait, you said it was too easy because you couldn't build. I remember that.
Oh my.
No,
This
it's
guy.
just like I have played like loot games. Like, you just grind up your armor and all that, but not until like this extent, like
Yeah.
console and PC. But yeah, I might try it.
I got kind of lost in that game Dauntless for a little bit.
Same.
Yeah, I don't know where that went though. It just kind of disappeared. But yeah, that was like as far as I went for looter shooter games for right now. Another game we haven't really touched on, Rainbow Six, that we've all played, and that's really popular in the Discord as well. They added 2 new operators, but there's been some talks, and there's been an article saying that they've been thinking of having a K9 unit somewhere similar to COD. Chante, what do you think? Is this a good thing? Do they need to add dogs? That's the main reason why they haven't, is that nobody really likes to kill a dog, but they did it in COD. I don't know. Chante, what do you
not
think?
for it.
No?
The way the game is played, the way the meta is right now, it won't work. I feel like when it comes out, okay, everyone's gonna use it, maybe like the first week.
Mhm.
Then once it's free to everybody, it's gonna be popular again for like a week, maybe 2 weeks. But I do not see it being used in Pro League at all. And Pro League has a big influence over this game compared to other games.
Yeah, for sure.
So I really don't see it being used as much. I feel like it might maybe become a meme operator, kind of like Tachanka, how he is known as the Lord Almighty Tachanka, to the point where even the developers literally put Lord Tachanka on his shield, release a skin like that. So I don't know. I just
You're saying that the competitive league has a lot to deal with this game. I mean, they've changed the ranked gaming to only be a certain kind because that's how competitive Rainbow is. So like they have a pretty big say over what's going on in this game because that's where it's most popular. It's most popular in like competitive stuff. So you don't think a K9 will work even with like the new operator? What's her name? The one that can grapple somewhere. You think with her increased movement,
she actually
it still
has
wouldn't
a
work?
low pick rate for Pro League.
Yeah.
Again, it was fun to use, but once it comes down again to the ranked and Pro League,
it's pretty situational.
People are still going to stick to the majority, some of the original members, and then the few new operators that were later added. Because you tend to see the usual trend, which is Doc, Rook, Jaeger, and then 2 randoms, or Valkyrie as well, and then so on and so on. Kind of filler, if anything filler needed.
Oh man, we got to play some more Rainbow Six. I haven't played Rainbow Six since I think we all played it. that
yeah,
one
we
night.
need to do like a whole group one again.
That was a
Yeah.
good night.
Hell
It
Yeah.
was.
It was
It's
fun.
pretty fun.
The thing with Siege, it's you need as much information as you can, and I do see it with the dog, but you gotta be stealthy with the information. Like you gotta know where they're at without them knowing where they're at.
Mhm.
And with the dog, I don't think it'll be doable. If it comes down to the dog being like Jackal, then there's gonna be no point because Jackal gets banned in every single pro league and ranked match. So
Mhm. For sure. So COD this week released COD Mobile. Is anyone going to pick that up, or has anyone picked that up or tried it yet? Call of Duty Mobile on your phone or something? I don't know. I'm not sure what that's about.
but sure.
I saw gameplay, but I probably won't be picking it up myself. Although it did look smooth considering it's mobile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any mobile grinders out there gonna pick it up?
Definitely not.
Call of Duty Mobile, like their mobile games have always been good because I am a zombies head, like Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah.
So I had World at War, I had Call of Duty Zombies on my phone, and it looks similar to like that. So maybe
Oh, that'll be
I
pretty
just-
fun to play zombies.
I just don't have space on it.
Oh, true. Yo, I just heard that Red Dead Redemption's coming to PC,
Yeah.
and I don't know if y'all
True.
saw. There's like screenshots and everything, but then I also saw that it's gonna be 150 gigs download.
Holy hell.
That's insane. Talk about not having space. Like it looks beautiful, but that's a ton of space
Yeah.
that I don't know if I have. Or not a lot of people might have. I don't know. So yeah, this past or pretty recently, we had TwitchCon. There was some huge announcements at TwitchCon, and that we've already seen some of those announcements put into play. Just a couple days ago, we had ad revenue added for Twitch affiliates, and we have a whole new creator dashboard that we can try out. And there's going to be some more stuff coming in and out there. But I wanted to get y'all's take on the ad revenue for Twitch affiliates now. I think it's $3.50 for what is it called? CPM. So what are your thoughts on ads? Are you going to be using them? Do we need them? I think we're all sort of smaller, quote unquote, small streamers. Are we going to be using ads a lot? I don't know. Anyone can pick that
I
up.
personally don't think I'd be using it that much. I feel like the way that even some of the bigger streamers use it that I like is like if they're getting up out of their seat to go to the bathroom or
Sure.
because they're taking a break, then they run some ads, because it's like nothing's happening anyway, so like what's the point?
Mhm.
So that's how I feel like I'd use it.
Right.
But I kind of need to like read a little bit more about it, and just the fact that we get to use it in general is like pretty cool. Like beggars can't be choosers, in my opinion, with
For
something
sure.
like that.
I'm liking how they're trying to encourage more affiliates than before. Like it's like, hey, you're almost there to partnership, hopefully, but here's a little taste of it if you keep the grind going.
Yeah, there's not so much of a huge gap between affiliates and partners now. Like we sort of get similar things.
That's true.
We just have smaller audiences. Yeah,
Yeah, it is
I
a
don't know.
lot. It is a lot different now than it used to be. They have definitely given us a lot more benefits as affiliates.
Yeah, because I mean, before it was only what was it? Tier 2 and tier 3 is pretty new as well, right?
Yeah.
Fairly new. And then you can get more emotes and stuff depending on how many subs you have and all the sub points and all that.
Sub
So,
badges aren't that old either for us.
Yeah?
That's true.
It's true. Yeah, they're a few months. I don't even think it's been a whole year
really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, for affiliates.
for
Wow.
affiliates, right? Yeah.
Sub badges, bit badges, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, they're like bridging the gap between affiliates and partners and then making it so that it's just the audience size.
Right.
And that's pretty cool. But then I've also seen some people like super mad. They're like, well, now I don't want to grind for partner anymore because what's the point and all this stuff. And it's like, what?
Oh my
What are you
God.
talking about? That's still like super cool
Yeah.
to say you're a
There's always
Twitch
gonna be those
partner.
people.
Like, yeah, for sure. And has anyone messed around with the new creator dashboard?
I have.
'Cause I love it,
No,
actually.
I'm gonna be honest. Lately, I've been having a really difficult battle with my bed, and my bed has been winning.
It happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new creator dashboard, you can check it out. It's pretty customizable. It has some like hotkeys where you can do like you can put certain things there, like so you can quick hit them. Like if you want to do, they have place for ads too. Like you can just do a quick 30-minute or whatever. It's like a quick buttons, but you can also change the size and the configuration of pretty much everything that we usually have. So you can change the size of chat. You can make that big. I was like, whoa, I can make chat as big as I want now. And you can change the activity size. You can change all the different sizes and orientations. And I think that's
Sounds
super
awesome.
helpful.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
clean.
check that
I
out.
like it.
Yeah, if you just open it up on a browser and put it on, your other screen or something, it's pretty cool.
How do you guys feel about the changes to lurker status in streams?
Right, that's interesting. I saw the lurking thing, but then I saw some people saying that it was fake or it was just somebody's opinion.
Right.
Or they really haven't said anything about it, so I don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
But basically what Smokey's talking about is that they're I don't know, cracking down. I don't know if that's the right terminology to say. Like they're cracking down on people, or they're trying to get accurate numbers for you. And they're trying to get accurate numbers for everybody, so that if you lurk in like 20 different streams, you're not
Right.
going to count as
Just leaving
one
pages
or
open for
whatever.
everybody.
You have to, it has to be visible on the screen or something like that. It has to be the audio on or something. I don't know. It's
So I don't remember where I heard that, but I've been doing that for a while. Where I had heard that if you actually have the stream muted, it doesn't count.
I heard that too recently.
So I've just been, you right click on the tab and mute the site instead of the actual stream. And I mean, I honestly don't know if it's making a difference, but I've just been doing that for a while now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different talk about what's going on with, lurkers and accurate numbers. Because this past week or so, like, people have been noticing that their numbers are lower. And like, I noticed a little bit too. I was like, hey, that's cool. I mean, I really don't care, but like our numbers are a little bit lower. That's interesting. But I think they're just cracking down on viewership and getting accurate numbers for people, probably because there's going to be ads and stuff now. There's more ads out there. So they want accurate numbers for their
that makes sense.
advertisers. Yeah, they want to be like, yo, we're not going to pay you up for 10 if like 6 of them are lurkers, or they're not even watching. So that's something that I think that might be a reason why. I'm not
makes
saying
sense.
that is, but I don't know. To get accurate numbers and pay you for it. Not pay you for all 100 people in the Pure Fam Discord opening your tab.
That'd be nice, man.
So
Quick
you get paid for that.
there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Make a bunch of different accounts on different devices.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on in gaming right now. This has been the first ever PureCast. It's going up on YouTube. Thank you so much for listening. I'm working on getting it on Spotify and iTunes. Hopefully that'll be a thing. But now we got a name, PureCast, talking different Pure members every other week. Don't forget to check out our merch store to support these guys. We got a merch drop today. It's happening today. The time you're listening, go click the link and check out some new merch from some of these guys. All their links to follow them on Twitter will be in the description of this podcast. All of these streamers are pretty amazing, and you need to follow them. All their links will be in the description wherever you're listening to this. Let's continue the conversation on the Team Pure Discord, and there'll be a link to that in the description as well. So, I've been Jules the Human, and see you later.
Bye. Later.